Hello, everybody. Mm. Yeah, I gotta ask a question for you. Now, so say I got an upgraded arm, right? Are all mic things like compatible with every mic? Like, is this gonna fit with everything? 'Cause I know the Shure's had that weird plug in the mount that goes into the microphone and the arm. I don't know. I just don't know. I just hate all the extra noise this thing makes when you touch it. It's like, because I watch like Matan and these guys grab the mic and move it. You don't hear a sound, so I'm assuming it's from the like the elastic or something that's making it. Matan, that's right. I know. That stupid sty, like, it literally drained my energy right out. I mean, like, drained it out. Like, gave me this awful headache. I didn't want to get a haircut. Wanted to go Saturday, didn't go. I shaved though. I took a nice shave today. Put a little lotion on my face. Long neck said he'll be here in about 10 minutes. How's the mic sound there? Sounding all right? Yeah, looking a little bright. I like it. I was debating on wearing a robe with nothing else underneath, and I had a weird feeling that the robe would become undone. I mean, maybe. Oh, Danny's here, everybody. Shut up. I don't know what I'm going to do about my candle, because the zero flux is going to burn out. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it. You know, this was a good idea. I got to give Paul a shout out. He's like, yeah, do it on the phone. He may not have said that. I'm giving him credit. Actually, I gotta unfortunately give Paul a lot of credit for the past advice. He's stupid. He's making his ass go to work. Danny, what brings you on here? What's going on down in OKC? Yashu, it's very good to see you back in here. Good to see everybody tonight. I'm hoping for some trolling. I got a good hour until I highly medicate myself so I turn into a zombie. I'm kidding. It's just magnesium glycerate. It's just gonna, maybe I'll do some drugs. Tonight is still early. I got this at a tag sale. I don't know. I'm sure I can go on Amazon and find it. That's a great candle though. Like nothing says more. On a side note, that lotion, I actually use that lotion a lot, but now that it's like a prop, I don't use it. And I have a little special spot around the corner where I stash all my prop items. I have a bunch of prop items. I need more storage for all this stuff because it's all theme stuff. You know, the tissue. Oh, here. I forgot the filled one. Here. Yeah. Nothing says nocturnal emissions more than a crumpled up Kleenex fill with lotion. Oh, the Thunder one? I don't care. No, I'm kidding. I did like the blue what do you call that? The floor. I know there's probably a word for it. But it shit was all blue and that was really cool. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. Thunder. Man. You know what he does like watch I can't watch sports and I'll put on like a hockey game very seldom that I'll actually watch something. And it's not like I'm not interested. Like I love playing hockey. I like watching it and I I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Just don't. Ooh. Let me get comfy here. I just don't really like watching sports in general. Like, unless it's Super Bowl maybe, and like the Stanley Cup. Like, I'll watch those because those are cool. What the hell is that cat doing? Man, don't even know what he's doing. So, thinking about baby oils, I have some upstairs. You would not believe how hard it was to find baby oil after Diddy got arrested. You would think that society has failed, or have they? Think of how much money Johnson & Johnson made because of Diddy. GHB is not included. It's unfortunate. I wonder like how that would feel if you just rubbed over your body and then you just get numb? Paul knows that the way you push through a bad situation. Oh, Danny must have came in and insulted me and left. Is Danny on YouTube? Is that what he's watching on? Yeah, you're right. I do need a haircut. See the gray's coming out. Like my little slippers too. Been watching this weird show on Apple TV. Starts with a P. I can promise you that. Starts with a P. About like some biological attack and everyone is like a we, so everybody gets infected and everyone's like one hive mind. And one chick is like not that, and there's like 12 others in the world. Kind of cool. Weird. Strangely and oddly weird. Oh shit, tonight. Welcome to Dairy's on. Ooh, man. Now that's a wacky show. Usually I'd be on my phone right now texting, but my phone is taking the video. Let's see what's going on. It's crazy. Even like it says do not disturb. My phone is even do not disturb. I gotta log in. Ugh, dude. Everything's gotta be logged in. Everything. You log out, you log in. I had to log into the Black Magic camera app on here. Luckily it saved all my settings, but why the hell is everything logged me out? The only thing that's constantly logged in is my Pornhub account. A frequent user, I guess. Yeah, there's no reason for it to not be there. Went to Walmart in Middletown today, or Cromwell, Middletown. Cromwell or Berlin? Cromwell. And place is huge. It's a huge Walmart. Always go to clearance aisles and see what kind of things I can snag up. Nothing really good there. The one in Avon had some Alani's on sale. They're on clearance. And they were like, what were they? Like Halloween themed? Some weird flavors. I should have just gotten them there because I don't have any energy drinks this week and I don't know how I'm going to make it. I don't have an addiction to them. I'm just saying that I don't drink coffee, so. And if it's cheap, so Cumbies, if you didn't know, you have the Cumbies app. They have a 99-cent any size fountain drink. Well, the Cumbies has an NRG, which is a knockoff Red Bull, 99 cents, and you get like a 64 ounce. Dude, you're firing all day. Or, yeah, because I'll drink the whole thing in under like 5 minutes. I'll chug the whole thing. But it's like the sugar one. If they made a sugar-free one there too, man, they'd be killing it. Because that sugar just makes you crash. So you need more to keep it up. She's like this the whole time. Damn, when was the last time I did one of these? It must have been a couple weeks. So was it last week? Paul was in LA doing a shoot, so he had my camera. Weekend before, I think I had a late game. It might have been just 2 weeks. Feels like a while. It feels like I fell off. I didn't even do a post on this. I wasn't even sure. But tomorrow night, make sure that you go on to the Edgy with Friends YouTube. You can find the episodes unlisted right now or scheduled. Hit notify. 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Dabblin with Dude, the Jose Vazquez story, will be out. And it's set up as a premiere. It's a little over 2 hours, but it's some comedic gold. It's like the hidden talent. Like, it's there. But Dabblin with Dude, he's a funny ass dude. And the funny thing was, I kept talking about this guy. I'm sure Paul's getting tired of hearing about it. Gotta get this guy. Gotta get this guy on. And he's like, I get it, because he's like a naturally funny dude. Like a natural, he's like all the emotions in one. Like, he's great at every emotion. He can go through. He'll bring you down a rabbit hole where you start like feeling bad. Then he brings you up, and then he makes you laugh, and then he makes you sad, and it's great because it's all entertainment. And that's just how he is. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun tomorrow. I'm looking forward to doing the premiere. Premiere's cool. So it does like a 5-minute like cinematic. You can add your own. You can add a trailer in along with that, which is, Paul, a pretty cool idea if you want to do that in the future. Is set as a premiere, and then in the beginning do a couple like a small clip or something of it, and have that in the trailer. So even if you did like a short segment before the episode starts, if we start filming, you do a quick one for the trailer, and then that's not a bad idea. And then you do I say a lot. I don't know why I'm saying because I feel like it's quiet and it's boring. It's okay. I have to see what kind of things to work on. Although next episode we are working on the Patreon, and you get to ask questions. Oh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see a lot of the answers. So I told Brian, I said, dude, there's like 25 questions. He's not going through 25. He's gonna pick probably 5 or 6 at random, maybe more, and then we're gonna take the best from that, make that the Patreon video. We're gonna make that the podcast trailer, kind of like a trailer, like a teaser, and then I have chapters for the rest of the episodes. Oh, dude, I can't wait, because I don't even care if you don't even pick the ones that I just picked a whole different genres of questions, and you're gonna go off, and I think they're gonna be good. So yeah, we'll use both cameras. We'll bounce back and forth. It'll almost be like you'll ask it, and then camera 1 or camera 2, whoever wants to go first. I'm gonna let Brian go first. Brian can answer this. What's on my feet? I got my little slippers. They smell pretty bad. And then I want to do not this episode, the next one. I'm gonna start writing the shows in chapter form. So it'd be just something to keep topics together and make them in chapters, and then we just move forward doing that. I think it'd be easier. I think I've been doing it the whole time. I just never call them chapters. It was just like different segments. These are comfy. I don't know if people hating on my. It's comfy as hell. They probably smell awful. But yeah, the next episode after this will be out on the New Year. So it'll be a New Year's episode. It's gonna be some cool shit in it. This one's gonna be good. We got some bigger guests coming up in the next few months. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But it's okay. It's all fun. It's cool that we get a lot done real quick, and then you kind of just get to chill for a bit. Well, Paul and I are constantly working on shit. He's working on his podcast. I want to give him help on that. I'm gonna say I help Paul on his. He just puts my name on the bottom of it and like, that's right. I helped you. We're always shooting ideas off back and forth, back and forth. Some stick, some don't. But gotta keep them creative juices going. You gotta be creative. Makes it funner. More fun. Funnest. Fun. Definitely gotta change these arms out. I just don't know which one to go with. I'm pretty sure any kind of like arm will fit in like the configuration that I have already. And I think the next episode we're gonna shoot with the new chairs, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, those are a nice gift. Yeah, I miss being on. Sunday nights doing this was cool. I gotta bring it back. I've been doing a lot of marketing on Facebook. Facebook is interesting. So we're already monetized, and we're actually making money on Facebook, believe it or not. And it's not a whole lot, but it's the way that they monetize is different. I think if their way of monetizing was what YouTube should be doing, we would be making money right now on YouTube. Like we got the traction. The issue is Facebook does it differently, where YouTube has their requirements. You got to have 3,000, 4,000 watch hours. You got to have so many subs. I don't necessarily agree with all that, but there we are. But I don't know if Instagram and Facebook, I mean, they're the same company, if their monetization is different, because then you can get verified on Facebook. So we got Edging with Friends is verified on Instagram, and they had a deal where you can get it on Facebook too. I don't know how TikTok works either. I don't know monetization on TikTok works. X, forget about it. There's like no traction on X. We're not in the right industry for X to really thrive. Us to thrive on X. X is super interesting. It could be big, but I don't know. I don't really pay X any mind. I do post all the stuff, barely gets anything. I'm like, does it just mix in with the other kind of crazy reels that are out there? Just slip one in there. You know, we got a bunch of tags. I'm sure we can connect to something. I don't even know. So it's funny you say that, Yashu, because this guy is I follow. He's a bow hunter. He said he got monetized on TikTok like super quick. And he doesn't have a super large following. So I'm curious to see, what that entails. So I'm actually going to look into that tomorrow and see what, because I mean, we have the content. Like we oversaturated this month, but it was a lot of good stuff. And I think I got a little too excited. I got really excited, and I posted a lot of shit, and not happy with how some of it came out. But it was no fault of any of ours. Like it was literally just the way that the shorts were created, and it's how it got its video from, which is wild. Okay, so now we know. Not a big deal. Good stuff still, but we're good now. So yeah, that was cool. I was like, wait a minute, why does it look like that? Oh, and Paul had to break the news. I was like, holy crap, because I was literally about to redo all the shorts all over again. And he's like, they're gonna come out the same way because of that. I was like, ooh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. I can see that. So they're growing pains, but we got a lot of good views and traction. YouTube is wild with their, like, you get a view, then you get an engagement, and then you get basically someone who looks at it, someone who likes it or comments on it, or stays for a certain amount of period. It's crazy. They have such a crazy algorithm set up or system. That's why they're humongous. But I know they want to push for more engagement, but think of the average person that goes on YouTube. They're watching reels. They're watching all day reels. And I think it takes away from creators. And, I'm obviously, I fall guilty of that too, but I do like watching, like, my normal podcast. But normal podcasts, sometimes it's too much. Like, and, they have like millions of views. Like, how do you have millions of views on a podcast every 4 days, 3 days? No. I think there's a lot. I think if you can do, the way we do it now is one a month. When we do shorts, and we launch an episode, we do shorts from that for the entire month. Sometimes they get carried over. They're not supposed to. It's just be for that month. It's just enough to kind of get it out there and get people to come watch that episode. But I do have some good ideas for, technically it would be season 2, episode 1, but actually it would be episode 10. Keep them in order, but Spotify, hey, should I keep them in seasons? So Spotify puts them into seasons by default, I think. Or that's how they were done. So I just kind of kept it going. But I figure every year do a season in Spotify. What? Kind of went on a tangent. But YouTube, yeah, so back to YouTube. I think people, the last podcast I started watching was like 5.5 hours. And no normal person is going to sit and watch 5 hours or anything. I mean, I watched a good part of it, and mostly because it was like military shit, and that's cool. And I like watching guys' stories, and a lot of them are very typical, like especially like special forces dudes are pretty cool. But normally I don't, and I'll see a lot of. I kind of see who the guest is and what I'm in the mood to do. Yeah, so I'll probably just work on the seasons. But like a normal person is not gonna watch. Like, I'll watch clips from all these So this is the way that my thinking works. Is I'll see a clip from one of Sean Ryan's or Joe Rogan's or whoever, and I'll go, ooh, I didn't know they talked about that. So let me go watch that episode. So I'm kind of hoping that's gonna work for our advantage too. See a cool clip and it's like, ooh, that's interesting. I want to see more. And sometimes they're like clickbait and you watch it. So who's clickbait is Matan. He loves his clickbait, and I watch the whole thing looking for a thing to happen, and it never even happened. I was like, man, this guy's good. He got me to watch, and I was like, I need to get him on the show. Matan, if you're out there, you're coming on the show. Or I'm going on your show. Whatever. Either one. Yeah, I spend most of my days working on the podcast. Mostly just brainstorming stuff. Ideas. Guests. Like, there's a bunch of vignettes that have yet to come to fruition. I had a couple series that I wanted to do. But, time gets away from you. I mean, you do episode, like, an episode we film one day, like, that's pretty much the whole afternoon, because there's a lot of, we did Dabblin with Dude. I mean, yeah, so the episode was over 2 hours, but we also had about 2 hours, like, we just hung out and bullshitted in my kitchen drinking beer. What, did it take away any content? No, I think it built up more. It took up more. So that's like an entire night. So yeah, 4 hours. That's a long time to be working on something. But the vignettes, I got a couple. We have the W commercial. W commercial is pretty close to being done, and I'm excited to present that to W themselves. And I hope that, not that I hope they like it, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. I think everyone's loving it, and I can't wait to post that out there. Yeah, it's funny. You know what was funny too was funny doing it. So I don't know if I got a bunch of pictures that once it comes out, I'll post them on the socials. I got a bunch of background. I'm sure Paul does too. I'm sure Paul's got a bunch. We have the what was a little handheld camera that was going. Crispy got a bunch of videos. I'm sure like bloopers and stuff. There's gonna be some funny crap on that, like in the making of. That should be called the making of. That should be on Paul's because that's like his thing is creating stuff, which is cool. And like I came up with an idea and he put the whole thing into like that movie magic. From watching it and then being in it is doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that movie magic, I watched the first time. I was like, holy crap, dude, that looks amazing. And then you got to think about all the work that we put into it. And I think it was an 8-hour day on a Sunday. It might have been longer. Yeah. And, 8 hours is crazy. But, it's such a good experience. And he can use that in his stuff, in his world. Oh, the cat's here, everyone. That's something that, who knows what's going to happen when that gets out, when W sees it. They're going to lose their mind. Because I even saw now they have a couple of like shorts that they made, like animated shorts for some of their stuff. But to have an actual commercial, an ad commercial for them with their following. Because I think the message, I'm not going to spoil too much, but the message is, I think once you see it and you get it, you'd be like, oh, I get it. That's cool. Like, it's relatable. It's super relatable. Speaking of that, I need more. Because the good thing about taking W on the regular, well, my energy drinks run out. There's no, like, stims in it, so you just get alert. I'm trying to think of the next big project. It's probably going to be the vignettes. There's a couple that Brian had put together of like an ASMR kind of shit. It's probably not even the right term. It's not bondage. Is that what that is? I don't know. Could be bondage for the hell I know. Let me give this cat some catnip. But there's a paranormal series that I want to do too. But it's gonna take a lot. And I don't even know. Like, I can come up with ideas, and it'll be funny. I just don't know how to put them on screen. That's where Paul comes into play. Like, how do you make this look good? But our other friend from Purgatory Podcast, if I can get him, and then, because he's like a huge paranormal, studier, kind of connoisseur. I don't want to say he doesn't do any of it, but then do some like mock-ups, like some funny skits to go with it, and just have it be fun. But what we got to do is get it set up so if someone calls in, we could be able to see him on the screen or see him wherever like that. I have to figure that part out because Danny's coming on soon. I gotta talk with him and see see what direction he wants to go. The military history would be kind of cool. See how we progress throughout the years, because he's about to retire. Go that way, or we do that'll be the Bear reunion. Get everybody on camera. Well, I guess we'll see. I got something special for Danny when he comes on. I might have told him, because he has his own anthem. And I think it'd be great because it makes no sense. And I think that's the best thing about comedy is when it makes no sense. And it's just like stupid enough where you just laugh. I like how my guest just shows up now. Right? Yeah, now he's wagging his tail like crazy. What's he see? He probably sees a ghost right now. Last night, this dude's downstairs. I'm trying to sleep. It's like 2 in the morning. I can hear him almost like a soft meow. I was like, is somebody downstairs? Like, what the hell's going on? Then I had some wacky dreams, and then I woke up. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Let's see, the last episode with Maureen, that was awesome. That was weird. It was wacky. It was fun. She's a good sport. And we still stay in contact now. She's still doing a lot of tarot, and she does a lot of reading. She does it like all the time, which is cool. She kind of freaked me out, but I mean, it was pretty spot on when it did mine. I'm like, there's no way you can misinterpret that at all. I'm like, there's no way that just randomly happened to be all my cards. If you do want to watch it, put the episode on, you can go to the tarot reading of me, and you'll see it. If you want a good laugh. And you get the little side eye like, you're not wrong. I have to bring her on again and have her do Paul's, see if he likes it. Paul be all freaked out. My neighbors had like this music blasting this morning, or probably TV. I think she got a new boyfriend or something. I don't know. Some dude sitting outside, not that nice. He got shorts and a t-shirt. They're not that nice out. And he's talking in the window. I'm like, dude, go sit in the truck, dummy. Go sit with her. Idiot. Well, yep. We are good to go for tomorrow for the episode. It's good to get it done early, because then if I realize that I forgot something, because I will. So far we have a good team that everyone kind of looks through it and does the little touches, which is cool. So, because there's always one little thing that I forgot, because at the end of tomorrow's episode, there's an Easter egg, but YouTube will say like you want to post up your like whatever video like you'll like, then it'll like show related videos to you. But it's such a huge database that we have, so I don't want to post like a live stream. Like, this is just for you guys for fun. Like this is just fun. So I actually just picked the previous episode. So I'll do that from now on. Just pick the previous episode so someone sees it. I did the playlist. Shit, did I do the playlist? Yeah. So I add this one to the playlist tomorrow. So playlist, it's basically a discography. It's not even how you say it. I think I have a name on it, and it's basically everything in order, every episode. So every once in a while, I'll start it and I'll do all the episodes. Let them all play. I have them in the background listening to them, like just how fast things escalated quickly in a matter of 9 months. Yeah, like 9. Yeah, I think we've. Is it 9? It might have been longer, because I think the Star Wars were 2 parts. Part 1, I can't remember. They're 2 and 3. Actually, I think they are 2 and 3. I think 1, 2, no. Might actually be 10 episodes technically right now. I have to look in it. But I know, yeah, 4. So 4 on is when he did the advancement in the cameras and microphones. No, microphones were we had the phones. We had these microphones. So yeah, man, I can't wait to Brian and I do the New Year's episode. I got a lot of cool stuff in that one. It's been a crazy year. You think about it, like how fast time goes, and how fast things like just change. You're like, holy shit! Like this is day one, and I still think day one was a cool episode. It was like you had bad lighting, bad camera, you had like lavaliers. You couldn't even tell if they're even working. Like it was cool. But the Star Wars one would have been cool if we had both the updated cameras, because we had costumes. It was hot. We were drinking a lot. Brian put himself in the Death Star. A lot of cool creativity. But May the 4th next year, maybe we'll do something like that again and drop it on May the 4th. Because I'm a huge Star Wars, so okay, every May we'll do a Star Wars ones. You just gave me an idea. Try to find a guest. Ooh. That's looking forward. So I'll keep that right in the back here. Maybe somebody who works on a Star Wars set. Maybe a character. We're almost at a point now on YouTube where you can show somebody the page. It's growing. Expensively growing. But yeah, we have a couple of cool guests in the future. Yeah, it's turned into a whole production thing. This is cool. Sorry, I'm just like, dude. What's he looking at? See the light? Is it bright, you little dummy? All right, what do you guys got for me? It's been a while. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's Thanksgiving was good. Hope you eat and drink and be merry, or whatever you crazy kids do. I heard Fiber Mike made an appearance at someone's Thanksgiving. Fiber Mike in the house, shout out. Yashu, I know I saw you on Thanksgiving, buddy. Paula, hate your guts. Danny's in there. Tell me about your Thanksgiving. I know you had a suck fest for your Thanksgiving. I want you to tell me about it if you're still in here. Crispy, I don't know what Crispy did. Who knows? Probably sat and probably had takeout. Low class, low rent. Yeah, I don't know. Look at this dude pounding away. See if I can set him off. You too. Gotta comb you, dude. Yum, 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 yum. This dude never sits with me ever like this. He probably knows I'm close to death. Huh. He's like, I'm gonna fast and so I can eat you. Ow! I gotta cut your nails in the back. Oh, wow. Right to violence every time. He does a smack, and he grabs you, and then he bites you. I may have taught him some bad habits when he was young. This is how he play. I don't think he does this with everybody too, which is kind of a bad thing. Ow! He doesn't bite my sister though, so that's good. Well, if you play rough with him, he will bite. Little bastard. Look at him. He's all like a kangaroo. Yum, 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 yum. Get him. I just cut your nails. Ow. Oh, I've cut those nails. Oh, that's it. You're getting nails cut tonight. It's a sharp. I'll kill you. Yeah, he's a guard cat. Except he only attacks me. Yeah, his tail's going nuts. He's ready to go to war. Too bad Gordo wasn't here. That's the boss cat right there. When that cat comes in, he makes an entrance. Oh, well. No one's got any insults for me, and not making people making fun of my slippers. It's cold. It's not that warm in here. I keep the heat down. It's not terribly bad, but man, it used to be a lot warmer in here when somebody else was here living here, and that sucked because they didn't fucking pay the bills. I did, sucker. Dude, get out of here. Ow! I thought legs were off limits. He bites me in the shin. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what Eversource does in January because the rates are going up. So I always follow the rates. I follow, I forgot the website that has all the comparable rates. And even there, they are all at like 12 cents or whatever, 12 cents a kilowatt or some shit like that. So right now, I think I'm locked in like 9. But Eversource is going back up. Cause I know last January went to like 25 cents a kilowatt. Some crazy shit. And I got that first bill and I was like, oh hell no, dude. God, here he goes. Does this dude think everything's about him? So I'm waiting to see because I know the contract I have is going to run out. I'm going to find something. But right now, a lot of the other companies are like 12.9 cents. Which in hindsight is probably not a whole lot, but it still is. Like you still... It's just crazy how you just get away with it. We'll see. It's the inflation. I'm sure Eversource probably laid off a bunch of people. Everybody lays off people. There he goes. Come on. What are you going to do? He's just staring. Like you can see his head a little bit in the screen. He's just watching the candle. Okay. You see his little nose. If he puts his paw on it, I'm going to laugh. See you, Yashu. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Good night, buddy. I'm going to watch the cat burn himself. Don't worry, I got to be up at 5:45 too, so be right there with you, buddy. There he goes. He's never going after candles. It makes you wonder what like animals think. Right now, we're watching him. We're going to watch him put his paw into the candle. It's like mesmerized by this thing. It don't make no sense. Don't you get curious, dude. No. I wonder what he sees. I wonder what he thinks it is. So like we can look at something and figure out what it is. Even if like we don't know what it is, we have an idea. Like what do you think they do? There he goes. God, he's gonna jump on it. His freaking wax is gonna be all over me. gonna attack it out of spite. Because animals are very primitive, so I don't even know what he even thinks of this. Looking at the lotion. Cat's probably gonna judge me in a second. Lotion everywhere. Yeah, that candle's just about burnt out. Come on. He did get up in there, so that was weird. He was totally intrigued by the candle. Oh, God, he's making a move. I should get his mic set up so he can talk into the mic. Stupid. What's he doing? Okay, here he comes. Coming off another sweep. Got hair. Get out of there. Hey. Okay, well, now I have a cat in the shelf. Is that a new Christmas thing? Cat in the shelf? He's just going to lay there. He's going to knock over my X-Wing. Oh, I can't even see it. My buddy gave me his little X-Wing to build. Hang on. Came with these little wooden pieces you got to take out, and you got to assemble them. But there's no glue. They're like pressure pieces. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll put it up here. There, she's gonna knock it over. Yeah. It's not much better, but it's up there. I think for Christmas I'm gonna buy myself. This is a Fortabricks website based in the U.S. and they have the AT-AT walker, like the Lego version of it. That's like this high, probably that high, 3 feet probably. I got like my military discount. It's probably like $180 because that walker from Lego is like $800, and it's discontinued because I don't know why they do that. They discontinue these things, so now they're worth a fortune. So they had the Star Destroyer, then they had the Venator. They had that for a while out there. Then they discontinued them. Now they're going eBay or whatever, and they're like double, triple the amount of money. They just keep them in rotation. I don't get it. Like they have like 3 different Death Stars. There's a new Death Star coming out too. Stop. Hey, leave that alone. But I definitely want a huge Lego project. And that walker might be it. It's cool. Because they still have a bunch of stuff coming. I think they have the Falcon too. The Falcon looks cool. Well, if it's a walker, if it's a Star Destroyer, the Star Destroyer would be sick. I don't even know where I'll put this thing. Like the walker, I'll build his ass and put him like right down here. In between, I'll poke his little head out so you can see the walker in the shot. It'd be cool. Have like Luke hanging from it and stuff on the bottom before he blows it up because the whole side comes down and there's like the speeders and shit in it. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Goofy? Seriously. As soon as he goes into attack mode. Okay, knock it off. They had and Black Friday, they had a line at Lego. Tried to look on the website what the hype was, and something was like 30% off. I mean, 30% off is a lot. If the Lego is like $1,000, then that's. But it was all like the helmets, some other stuff. So this is not worth it. Not worth it waiting in line. Maybe it was. I mean, I can see like a 50% off for like a couple hours, and people go in there and buy like the really, really big sets and just push them out. Like what? Come on, how much money are they making on each set? I mean, yeah, you pay the royalties to Disney, you pay the royalties to Lego. Like, this fucking eye, I got hair in it now. I just been taking antibiotics for this stupid eye. It doesn't hurt anymore. It was all puffed up and looked like I was beat up. Well, don't pop styes. Even though they look super tempting and they are kind of satisfying, but it really made my eye look bad. And now I have stupid cat hair in my eye, so now it's to be back to square one. The walk-in said I had a irritation in both my eyes. So either one, the cat farted on my pillow. Two, I farted on my own pillow and laid in it. Because I don't see how else I could have gotten it. I don't know. I don't really pick my eyes much, as I just pick my eyes for like the past few minutes. But yeah, that's what I'm looking next for a Christmas gift to myself would be the AT-AT walker, unless they release some other ones until then. But they have a whole bunch, they have Harry Potter ones, they got Batman ones. They have some cool ones. And I got a couple of the helmets up here. And me, like, I rush to build them. It's like a rush. It's like I'm just like totally like cracked out building them. But then you get something that's got like 8,000 pieces. You're like, whew. They do that in a weekend. And I wouldn't even stop. I would start like a Saturday morning, and I would do it until it was done. Whenever that was, like, I wouldn't even sleep. And it'd be like an Adderall feeling. I'm just like locked in. I'm not gonna be like breaking away and bored. I'm like, nope, boom, 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 boom. And once it's done, I'm like, what's next? Well, yeah, where would I put that dude? You know what? I could probably put him in like the corner over there. I could probably put it behind where the DVDs are. I'll probably put him up there. Because I put DVDs there to cover up some stuff. But DVDs look good. I'll put the walker back there. I don't know. I'll put them somewhere. It'd be cool to make like a giant like glass shelf. I've seen them, the glass enclosures. And they put their Legos in it. Like the Destroyer. If the Destroyer was strong enough, like you could be able to hang them off. Something like put them like in the ceiling here. That'd be sick. But then I want to play with it because, I'm a fucking kid. I'm going to build this walker and I'm going to reenact Hoth over and over and over again. Because they even have like the snow speeders that are like this. But those are Lego. So if I keep my focus on whatever a Fortibrick has, then I'll be good. I'll have like some self-control. But my nephew got a Venator off Alibaba, and he said it took him like 4 or 5 weeks to get it. And it's cool. It's huge. It's same as a Lego one. It's the same size. It's like probably 3 feet long. Maybe 3 feet, 4 feet? Dude, it's huge. And he's taking like breaks doing it. I was like, as I was looking at it, I almost sat down in his dorm and started doing it. I was like, I can't let it go. I need to do it. Like, I need to build this now. It's like crack. I want to do it. I'm gonna build it. So I'll check another couple weeks. I'll be ready to get that. See how things go. Find out next 2 weeks or so. Make a list. Maybe look at a couple of them. No, I'll get one. Just keep it simple. I did order myself a couple Black Friday items. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. Sometimes a good deal is a good deal. I got my Victoria's Secret cologne. You know that they sell men's. They have 2 men's colognes there. And then Bath and Body Works sells men's cologne and body spray. And a lot of them remind me of like Axe scents. But there was one in particular that was reminding me of my CK1 that I had. So I got that. So I'm good. And it hangs out for a while. I spray it and I can smell it all. Even after I was done playing hockey, I put my shit on and I still smell it. So it drowns out the farts. Yeah, it's called Ocean. Very subtle, but... Because some of them, you smell them like, whew, man. Because the Axe dark chocolate, I think that's what it was. That was probably the best smelling. And a lot of them, you smell them, they're like, they hit you too hard and you smell like a gym bro. Like me, I want something kind of like subtle, where like you catch it, you're like, oh. So I got these new pods for laundry. Speaking of smells, and I usually use the April Fresh, but then I got these other ones I got that were on sale, and they smell good as hell. Like, I don't know, they smell way stronger than the April Flowers ones, without even using the scent beads. They just smell like strong, in a good way. Like, it's a good smell. But yeah. Well, I gotta go make my overnight oats. So I'll do one last thing before I get off. I'll talk about my overnight oats. I made overnight oats for Wednesday. It's a Tuesday night. I go to make them. For some reason, I literally went in a cabinet and I reached up and I grabbed what I thought was cinnamon, and I open it and I go to douse the oatmeal, right? And then I realized it smells like onion powder. I put a decent amount of onion powder on my overnight oats. So I kind of laughed it off. And I said, I'll just pick it out tomorrow. How bad can it be? Well, it was awful. I opened it up. It smelled like straight onion. Now, I was so mad. I was like, I couldn't believe I just did that. So I basically threw it all out. On that note, I'm going to go make it the correct way, because I'm not an idiot. I am an idiot because I knocked over a bunch of shit earlier. Made a mess, because here we are. So, thanks for tuning in. What an idiot. It was very gross. But, well, until next Sunday. Next Sunday, we don't have a game because we're going to the playoffs. So, I'll be on to next Sunday. I'm going to make sure I have plenty of work for Paul to do for me this week. So, we'll be talking soon. Good night.